look fuzzy. I look blurry, like I put Vaseline on the screen, like they used to do for Barbara Walters. It's not a special effect. I think my phone is just dirty. I do apologize. I just left an exercise class that kicked my butt. I am tired. I am a mess. I am. I'm dying. We met at one of the local elementary schools this morning and worked out in one of their parking lots. I remember the first time I went to one of these boot camp classes, I thought, before I went, gyms around had been closed for probably 3 months. I had not been to a gym in 3 months. And at first I thought I'd work out at home. Yeah, no, it's too easy to find excuses to not do it when I'm at home, And, but I thought before I went to my first boot camp class, I thought, how hard can it be? I mean, we don't really have any equipment. Well, everybody brings free weights and stuff like that. But I thought, how hard can this possibly be? Oh my God. I thought I was going to pass away. I swear. I thought I was going to die. It was so hard. And I went to like 2 or 3 classes and I felt like I could barely move. My poor body was so beaten up by these classes. It's hard. It is hard, but I didn't give up. I kept going. And it's still hard, and we have different people that do it, and every class is kind of different, which I really like, because that way if you have a class that you don't like, at least next time it'll be something else. And if there's something you do like, you can tell them, hey, I really liked what we did Wednesday. I'm going to put in a request that we do something like that again soon, that kind of thing. I love the ones that are kind of like HIIT classes, the high intensity interval training classes. I really like those. And is it Tabata? I like the Tabata style. That sounds like a bread. Every time I say it, it sounds like some kind of Italian bread or something. The Tabata style, if I'm saying it wrong, I don't give a shit. Tabata, Shabata, Shamalanga Ding Dong. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I really like it. So anyway, I feel weird, like it's chilly outside, so I'm a little sweaty, but I'm cold at the same time. I don't know how to feel right now. I'll get regulated in a minute. I got Buddy over here. I got my buddy. Look. Well, I've already screwed up Vlogmas. I apologize, but I have decided that the made-up word Vlogmas is stupid anyway. Damn, my phone keeps bouncing. The word Vlogmas is dumb. I don't like it. I feel that way a lot. There are a lot of words that I just don't like for some reason. I can't stand the way they sound. So I mentioned in a video I didn't know what Vlogmas was, and apparently I got thoroughly educated by several people about what it is. So basically what you're telling me is Vlogmas is just where you make a video every day. Well, shit, I've been doing Vlogmas forever. I mean, I've had entire months where I made a video every day. It's not very often I take a day off. I make a video pretty much every day, 7 days a week. So I've been doing Vlogmas for a while. I was doing Vlogmas before it was cool. Well, I've already failed Vlogmas because I didn't make one yesterday. Yesterday was a weird day, let me tell you. Hypothetically, shit, it's not hypothetical. I can talk to you for real on here. Okay, there was an incident yesterday morning, and it kind of colored my whole day. First of all, I'm still really busy with work. I have had a ton of new patent applications come in that I have had to prepare, and the attorney I work with is, he's been traveling for the last week and a half. He's been going all over the place, and he has not been available for consultation. Where am I going? I just realized I'm going completely not the way I meant to go. You ever get on autopilot and you realize, like, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going, actually. I just started going this way. I'm supposed to be completely over. Never mind. I'll get over there. I got a full tank of gas. We'll be all right for a while. So I've been really busy with work. And And yesterday morning, I got up and I thought, God, please let me log into work and not have a bunch of new stuff. Can I just have a day where I can catch up on all the backlogged stuff I haven't been able to get to? And when my attorney gets back home and logs in, he's going to have a heart attack. He's already survived one. He may not survive this one. When he sees all the stuff I have sent him to review, oh my God, dozens and dozens of things that he has not gotten back to me on. He'll probably spend all weekend catching up because I think he got back home last night. Anyway, so I got up and I thought, please let me not have a lot of work. And I get downstairs and my younger son is down there. He's getting ready to go get on the bus to go to school. He's in middle school. Hang on. Train tracks. You have to go over them fast or it'll jar your teeth out. That's deja vu. I said that before. It's true though. If you slow down to go over them, it's a lot worse. You have to kind of woof right over it. You sort of float over the tracks. Wow. Okay. So I get downstairs and my son is getting ready for school. I always have to get on to him about brushing his teeth. I have to make sure he brushes. He's got braces too, so that makes it extra important. You know, take care of your teeth, people. Because my insurance does not cover braces, and I told him, I said, I have paid too much for that mouth of yours. Damn near $6,000. Like, take care of your teeth. I have shitty insurance, let me tell you. My insurance sucks. It doesn't even cover all of the dental cleanings, but that's a discussion for another day. Gotta go that way. So he's getting ready to go, and then we have the bus tracker app where we can see where the bus is on the route. And I said, okay, it's coming, you need to get on out there. So he has to walk up the street to the stop sign to wait for the bus, right? Now, I have mentioned one of my neighbors before. We refer to her as Crazy Lady. I do not mean that in an offensive way. This lady is mentally unwell, okay? She is not well. I heard her out there screaming. It is a very common thing to hear her out there screaming at nobody. And God help you if you happen to be outside when she goes out, because she will scream at you too. She screams at all of us. She has cussed me out numerous times. I can't tell you the times I've been out there mowing my yard, and she doesn't even live on our street. She lives kind of that away. I mean, I can see part of her yard from the end of my driveway. Well, anyway, I had heard her out there screaming when I first got up. I heard her. I mean, you can't help but hear her. She's loud, and she goes up and down the street screaming. Well, then I heard some loud banging racket. Like, what is she doing out there? What is she up to? This was at 7:15 in the morning. You know, it's too early for this shit. It's too early. Like, I have not been up long enough. I've had no caffeine. I cannot deal with you today. It's too early for this. Hell, she was out there last night, 11 o'clock, banging on stuff. She had a demolished dresser on the curb in front of her house. She was out there. Okay, so my son left to go wait for the bus. And he comes running back in the house. He said, Mom, she's out there with a hammer. I don't want to go out there and wait for the bus. She screamed at me. She called him Hitler, okay? She's called him that before. He looks nothing like Hitler. I don't know why she calls him Hitler. But she refers to my son as Hitler. He said, Mom, she called me Hitler again, and she's out there with a hammer. I don't want to wait out there. I'm scared of her. I said, no problem. Come on, get in the car. I'm going to drive you up to the bus stop, and we go sit there and wait. She ain't going to do nothing to me. I'll kick her ass. I could break her in half. She's a little bitty thing. But she's got a mouth. God, she's loud. So we drive up there, and she's out there yelling and hollering, and she had a hammer and was beating on the demolished dresser. She was just beating on the pieces of the dresser, screaming and yelling. It's just nonsense. Like the stuff she says, I smell smoke. I smell smoke. Somebody's burning leaves or something. It smells good. I like the smell of burning leaves. That's what it smells like. Could be a chemical fire. I don't know. I believe it's leaves. Let's not assume the worst. So we're out there waiting, and the bus showed up just a few minutes after we got out there. And I was right up next to where he could just get out and just get on right on the bus. And she's out there screaming and hollering. The bus pulls off. The mailman came by. The mailman's been coming by really early in the morning, and then again later. They're running 2 routes a day now. They do that around the holidays. They did it last year too, because they have so much to deliver. Okay, so I'm like, whatever, I got to get home, log in, I got to get to work. I do not have time for her today. Her shenanigans. Like, just ignore her. I didn't look at her. I didn't say anything to her. I just went up, turned around, went back, pulled into my driveway, and she was walking down my street towards my house, and I thought, I'm just going to ignore her. I'm going to ignore her. I've got too much to do today. I do not have time to deal with her today. I don't engage with this woman. I don't provoke her. I don't do anything to her. She has cussed me out so many times. She really has it in for me, and I don't know why. I've never done anything to her. I have called the police several times when she has harassed my kids and Miss Margaret down the street. She ripped her flowers up. I have gotten the police involved, and I will continue to do so, because I understand she has issues, and I used to have more sympathy for her. I've been dealing with her now for 1.5 years. I had more sympathy for her before she started harassing my kids at the bus stop. Once she started doing that, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of my sympathy for her went out the window. I no longer had, no. I had to start taking my kids to school, because I felt it was not safe to have them out there waiting for the bus with her out there. Which I should have done yesterday morning instead of sending him on out there, but I wasn't thinking. Anyway, yeah, he came right back like, she's got a hammer and she called me Hitler. I don't want to go out there. So, all right, so I pull in my driveway and I'm thinking, okay, well, whatever, fine. So I get out of my car and she's walking down the street approaching my house, and she's screaming and yelling and calling me names, and calling me an effing bitch, and F you, and then she goes, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to effing kill you. Now, she has never said that to me before. And then it was like, oh, hold up. All right. I guess I'm gonna get involved in this then. I didn't say anything to her. I didn't look at her. I did not address her in any way. I just went in the house and I called the non-emergency number. Here's what's interesting about her, okay? She is not completely unaware of what she's doing, okay? Now, she has done this before. She will approach me if I'm out there mowing the yard, watering the grass, whatever. She will approach me, leaf blower, but I have noticed she has the presence of mind to not set foot on my property. She will come to the very end of my driveway and she won't take a step further. Buddy's gonna deflate, look. Well, that's more annoying than anything. I hate leaf blowers. Let me go somewhere else. That's annoying. Okay, that's somewhat better. So yeah, she literally said, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to effing kill you. So I called the non-emergency number. I'm in the house. She stops at the edge of my driveway. Like, she will not step on my property. She knows not to do that. She's not completely unaware of what she's doing. And she's out there just screaming and hollering and screaming and hollering, telling me to come out, bitch. So I called, and the person on the other end could hear her and said, are you in the house? I said, yes, ma'am, I'm in the house. I'm not going out there. I'm not engaging with her in any way. I am not provoking her. I'm just at my house. So the police came out. They're very aware of this woman. I mean, they know all about her. And so they came out and talked to her, and she continued. I could hear her up there the entire time the police officer was talking to her. She's still banging on the dresser pieces with the hammer, screaming and yelling at the cop. And then she calmed down, and the guy talked to her for probably 20 minutes. And I'm inside, and then he comes to the door and said, well, I had a talk with her, and I gave a statement, as to what she said to me. She's communicating threats. She said she's going to kill me. She's never said that before. That's a new one. I am concerned about her, and I tell you, she is one of the reasons why I now have cameras all around my house and my property and everything. She's one of the reasons why I have that. Because, after she went to Miss Margaret's house and ripped up her flowers, she's not completely averse to the idea of going on someone's property and causing damage or doing worse things. So, anyway, the officer said they were going to have behavioral health come out and talk to her later in the day. I'm assuming they did. I don't know. I didn't hear any more out of her until about probably 11 o'clock last night. Then I heard her somewhere probably up on her street. I heard her screaming. I mean, it's very distinct. I mean, you can hear her. She's extremely loud. I don't see how she still has a voice. How are you not completely hoarse at this point? Dang it. So that kind of screwed up my day a little bit, but I hate to say it, I'm kind of used to it. I'm used to this woman being nuts. And a lot of the neighbors, when she comes down the street and starts screaming, they all just go in the house, which I get it, but I'm tired of being run into my house by this lady, and that's why I've started calling the police every time she starts up with anybody like that. I wasn't going to do it this morning because I'm like, I got a lot to do. I don't have time to deal with you today, but when she said she was going to kill me, I kind of figured I needed to call and report that. Because if she ever does go off the deep end and do something to somebody, I at least want a record of the stuff leading up to it. So anyway, I'm going to, I think this is run over 50, yeah, it's over 15 minutes. I don't even know if my 15-minute limit has been lifted or not. I guess I'll find out. And if it has not been lifted, I'll have to post this in 2 sections. If I post 2 videos, does that make up for the fact that I didn't post one yesterday? I could do Vlogmas. Because I have nothing else going on. I can't stand that word. Some people don't like the word moist. I hate the word Vlogmas. It just irritates me. Who needs that kind of pressure of making a video every day? Shit, I already make a video every day. Not on this channel, but you know what I mean. What do you call it when you make a video every day in February? Heart vlog, heart valve replacement, pig valve. What do you call it? What if you do it in April? Does it have a name, or do we just worry about December and screw the rest of the months? I don't know. Anyway, I have not heard anything out of my neighbor today. She's been quiet. I didn't hear anything out of her this morning. But yeah, man, sometimes bright and early, she's out there. She'll be in her driveway just screaming at nobody. And I get it. She's got problems. I mean, the whole damn neighborhood knows she's got problems. She's been terrorizing our neighborhood for a year and a half. She's been there since the summer of 2019. So, no, I'm sorry. Hang on. Is that right? No, 2020, I get. No, shit. A year and a half. I don't know. It's early. I can't do math. My brother's the math person, not me. Anyway, no, it wasn't 2019. It had to be 2020. No, it's been longer than that. Well, no, I guess it was 2020. It was 2020 because it was around the time I started going to these boot camp classes, and I've been doing that since late June of 2020. So yeah, it's okay. Okay, so it was summer of 2020 that she moved in up there. Anyway, I don't know what the deal is with her. I did find out some information from the officer that indicates maybe she won't be living there much longer, but I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to. Why are people driving by here and looking at me? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, dude, they're not open. I'm sitting in front of a bank. They're not open. I'm not sitting here because, oh, he thinks they're open because I'm parked here. Dude, they're not open. No. Yeah, pull on the door again. It'll open if you pull it a second time. It's like when you're waiting for the elevator and you push the button. Somebody comes up and they'll push the button and it doesn't come right away. Yeah, push it a few more times and maybe it'll come faster if you keep pushing the button. They're not open. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I get that a lot. I'm a trendsetter. I got people trying to go into bank when they're not open. All right, I got to go to Dollar Tree and buy a gift bag I want to get a great big Christmas gift bag to put the Angel Tree girls' stockings in. That way, and like maybe staple it closed with tissue paper in there. That way the girls won't see the stockings and the parents can do with the stockings as they see fit. I don't know. All right, so anyway, it is December what? December 4th? Is it the 4th or the 3rd? I don't know. It's something anyway. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope that you do not also have a neighbor that scares the shit out of your children and you sometimes. Because sometimes she just seems to appear out of nowhere. Like I'm out there pulling weeds or something and I don't hear her. Usually you can hear her coming because she's already yelling about something. I've never heard her speak at a normal volume. She just yells all the time. And she could be yelling about anything. She could be yelling about hairbrushes or her brother-in-law or, you know, it's just random stuff. She's just angry. And she really, out of everybody on the street, for some reason, really has it in for me. And I still don't know why. I've never been mean to her. I don't even know who she is. Like, I've never been formally introduced to her. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now and I'm going to go. And I say screw Vlogmas because it's dumb and it sounds like it was invented by somebody who doesn't have enough to do. And I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you again soon.